4 minutes after 8 o'clock. We're just getting started inside the studio. CIUT Spring 2016 membership drive in full effect. You want to donate to the show, give us a call, 416-946-7800. You can give us a shout toll free, 1-888-204-8976. Give us a call. It's time to donate, time to give back. Track in the background tonight, brand new sounds of Bachelors of Science. It's called The Space Between from The Space Between LP. Forthcoming. This one's a big one. Check it.
Check. 416-946-7800. 1-888-204-8976. And don't forget, there's the interweb. PayPal in effect, Visa, MasterCard. We got it all covered. DJ Prime in the hot seat alongside Mr. Brown.
What's up, my friend?
Alongside Scott Free.
Scott Free getting set up, waiting in the wings.
And hopefully the Grems.
The Grems.
Steps in.
That's right. We got a couple special guests coming in tonight as well. Possibly the Stranger, possibly the Schematic, possibly the one like Polaris. Lots of people coming in tonight.
Fantastic. Oh, look at this. Found the adapter I need.
There you go. Get in there. Special shout out to the volunteers tonight. Big shouts to Zach and Tiffy holding it down on the phones. Small downs to all you guys that volunteered and didn't show up. Not cool. You'll get emails from me tomorrow. So as you know, each and every year, we do this twice a year actually. We get online. We get on the air, actually, and we just let you guys know, remind you that CIUT is basically run by the members, and it's community radio, which means we're not funded. We depend on your donations to keep us on the air, and we do this twice a year. Keep it at a minimum. Usually the next week we do a show. It's nice and easy. We're going to do a lot of charity tonight. We're not sorry. We got to let you guys know what's going on. Each and every Sunday night, we volunteer our time. We come in. We bring you the best drum and bass in the world.
Worldwide.
Worldwide, exactly.
I'm so picky about headphones. I had to.
I hear you. I hear you. But now you're Sennheisered up, man.
Sorted.
For those of you who don't know, I can barely see the Prime Minister right now. DJ Prime's wearing so much camo. It's like a black t-shirt and a black hat just floating around.
Camoed out.
You look like
Camo Oakleys.
You look like a reject from that duck show. What's that show called?
Why? Because of the beard, too.
The beard, yeah. The salt and pepper beard.
Yeah. It's not that big, but getting there.
No. Don't forget the phone line. Give us a call, 416-946-7800, or toll free, 1-888-204-8976. Brand new Bachelors of Science in the background. Got a whole bunch of new music for you. We're going to be splitting up the 2 hours. Scott Free going on next. Then the Prime Minister, the Prime Reb, DJ Prime, Legendary Business. Good to see you in the studio, man.
Yeah, I've been missing for a few months.
My goodness.
Had to do it though, man. Had to make some money.
That's how it works, man.
Living out of a suitcase for 3 months.
Are you back?
Yeah, I'm back, man. Friday was my last day out in Waterloo.
Waterloo.
Yeah. 6 days, 7 day weeks.
We gotta get caught up. I haven't even spoken to you in that time.
We're working on a transit project out there. Now it's Eglinton.
Nice.
Bring on Eglinton. Tear it up.
Awesome.
416-946-7800. It's all about showing the love for community radio tonight. If you're a regular listener or if you're brand new, as I've noticed that there are some people still checking out this station and saying, hey man, this is a good station. Well, the only thing about this station is it's run by the community. We need donations. We do it twice a year. It's the most important bloodline to keeping 89.5 alive. So this is the time that we ask for help from you, the listener, and then the rest of the time you sit back and you listen to our shows, our programming, and whatever we can bring to you, the public. So keep it locked. 89.5 CIUT. That didn't take long for you to find the food. Mr. Brown walks in the studio with a mouthful of what? Biscuit or something?
Rice Krispie Squares, man. Track in the background. It's called the Flatline Remix. This one originally by Wilkinson. This is the New Logic remix. This one's forthcoming on RAM. Sorry, man. I forgot to press play on this one. So.
Well, it gently just came in nicely. Must be set
nice.
up like that.
That's how we do it, man. So, if you didn't know, we're going to be giving away some Rockwell tickets tonight.
Oh, sweet.
I got 5 pairs of Rockwell tickets to give away. You call in, you donate. I'm going to throw it out there, $50. You're going to get 2 pairs. Not 2 pairs. One pair.
$50 in my pocket.
$50. You're donating to the radio. You're going to get yourself a tax receipt that's going to help you out next year on your taxes.
And that's like an early bird special. Though.
That's straight up an early bird special.
There you go.
Exactly.
So you snooze.
You hold on to that
you
piece
tune
of
in at
paper.
9 o'clock and you miss out. That's it.
That's it. So give us a shout. Call and donate. Keyword is Rockwell. Tell that to our lovely volunteers that are waiting for the phones to ring off the hooks. Call us up and get those tickets. 416-946-7800 or toll free 1-888-204-8976. If you're going to go online, you can go to the website www.ciut.fm. Make sure you mention that it's for Prophecy Radio if you're donating.
Same with the online too. If you're online and you're checking out ciut.fm and you want to donate through a secure server, PayPal or whatnot, Visa, MasterCard, then you have to go to the website and follow the direct links.
I chill with the stars. I sleep with them sometimes. We wake up on Mars. That's just how we menage. And I've killed every venue in 1,000 mile radius. You need a vaccine, man. You killers cool to play with us.
Pick the headphones that aren't plugged in. I'm so intelligent. What's going on, World Scott Free here? What? How to be in the studio this week.
Now what are you eating?
Looks like Tostitos.
You know I'm going to shout it out every time. This is the best time of the year for me. Lots of banter.
Cue up the next one, Mr. Brown.
It's on, man. What is this?
Look at them calves. Sexy.
Thanks, guys. Track in the background.
Eat a Tostito.
It's Doritos and some homemade guacamole, by the way. I know how fast food goes in here, so I'm getting in on it.
Can you turn my mic down a little? I'm red. No, over there.
Running red.
The red
running
one.
red. Running red.
There you go.
Track in the background, brand new sounds from Hungry T. This one's called Rapture, and I believe this one is available for free download.
Go on, get
Sick.
it.
So go and find him. Get this tune, it's huge. Give us a shout, don't forget those Rockwell tickets. Give us a call, $50 minimum donation for those tickets. Make sure you say Rockwell when you call and you donate that money. 416-946-7800.
They're not gone yet?
Actually, there's a couple. I think 2 of them are gone already.
Should have been firing right off the bat.
Yep.
Well, I didn't write Rockwell down, so
No problem, Scotty. I got you.
sort that out.
I
right?
got you, huh? It's 4 minutes after 8 o'clock. We're just getting started inside the studio. CIUT Spring 2016 membership drive in full effect. You want to donate to the show, give us a call, 416-946-7800. You can give us a shout toll free, 1-888-204-8976. Give us a call. It's time to donate, time to give back. Track in the background tonight, brand new sounds of Bachelors of Science. It's called The Space Between from The Space Between LP. Forthcoming. This one's a big one. Check it.
Check. 416-946-7800. 1-888-204-8976. And don't forget, there's the interweb. PayPal in effect, Visa, MasterCard. We got it all covered. DJ Prime in the hot seat alongside Mr. Brown.
What's up, my friend?
Alongside Scott Free.
Scott Free getting set up, waiting in the wings.
And hopefully the Grems
The Grems.
steps in.
That's right. We got a couple special guests coming in tonight as well. Possibly the Stranger, possibly the Schematic, possibly the one like Polaris. Lots of people coming in tonight.
Fantastic. Oh, look at this. I just found the adapter I need.
There you go. Get in there. Special shout out to the volunteers tonight. Big shouts to Zach and Tiffy holding it down on the phones. Small downs to all you guys that volunteered and didn't show up. Not cool. You'll get emails from me tomorrow. So as you know, each and every year, we do this twice a year actually. We get online, we get on the air actually, and we just let you guys know, remind you that CIUT is basically run by the members. And it's community radio, which means we're not funded. We depend on your donations to keep us on the air, and we do this twice a year. Keep it at a minimum. Usually the next week we do a show. It's nice and easy. We're going to do a lot of charity tonight. We're not sorry. We got to let you guys know what's going on. Each and every Sunday night we volunteer our time. We come in. We bring you the best drum and bass in the world.
Worldwide.
Worldwide, exactly.
I'm so picky about headphones. I had to.
I hear you. I hear you. But now you're Sennheisered up, man.
Sorted.
For those of you who don't know, I can barely see the Prime Minister right now. DJ Prime's wearing so much camo. It's like a black t-shirt and a black hat just floating around.
Camoed out.
You look like
Camo Oakleys.
you look like a reject from that duck show. What's that show called?
Why? Because of my the
'Cause
beard.
of the beard.
Too,
The beard, yeah. The salt and pepper beard.
Yeah. It's not that big, but getting there.
No. Don't forget the phone line. Give us a call, 416-946-7800, or toll free, 1-888-204-8976. Brand new Bachelors of Science in the background. Got a whole bunch of new music for you. We're going to be splitting up the 2 hours. Scott Free going on next. Then the Prime Minister, the Prime Rev, DJ Prime, Legendary Business. Good to see you in the studio, man.
Yeah, I've been missing for a few months.
My goodness.
Had to do it though, man. Had to make some money.
That's how it works, man.
Living out of a suitcase for 3 months.
Are you back?
Yeah, I'm back, man. Friday was my last day out in Waterloo.
Waterloo.
Yeah, 6 days, 7 day weeks.
We gotta get caught up. I haven't even spoken to you in that time.
We're working on a transit project out there. Now it's Eglinton.
Nice.
Bring on Eglinton. Tear it up.
Awesome.
416-946-7800. It's all about showing the love for community radio tonight. If you're a regular listener or if you're brand new, as I've noticed that there are some people still checking out this station and saying, "Hey, man, this is a good station." Well, the only thing about this station is it's run by the community. We need donations. We do it twice a year. It's the most important bloodline to keeping 89.5 alive. So this is the time that we ask for help from you, the listener, and then the rest of the time you sit back and you listen to our shows, our programming, and whatever we can bring to you, the public. So keep it locked. 89.5 CIUT. That didn't take long for you to find the food. Mr. Brown walks in the studio with a mouthful of what? Biscuit or something?
Rice Krispie Squares, man. Track in the background. It's called the Flatline Remix. This one originally by Wilkinson. This is the New Logic remix. This one's forthcoming on RAM. Sorry, man. I forgot to press play on this one. So.
Well, it gently just came in nicely. Must be
Very
set
nice.
up like that.
That's how we do it, man. So, if you didn't know, we're going to be giving away some Rockwell tickets tonight.
Oh, sweet.
I got 5 pairs of Rockwell tickets to give away. You call in, you donate. I'm going to throw it out there, $50. You're going to get 2 pairs. Not 2 pairs. One pair.
$50 in my pocket.
$50. You're donating to the radio. You're going to get yourself a tax receipt that's going to help you out next year on your taxes.
And that's like an early bird special. Though.
That's straight up an early bird special.
There you go.
Exactly.
So you snooze.
You hold on to that
you
piece
tune
of
in at
paper.
9 o'clock and you miss out. That's it.
That's it. So give us a shout. Call and donate. Keyword is Rockwell. Tell that to our lovely volunteers that are waiting for the phones to ring off the hooks. Call us up and get those tickets. 416-946-7800 or toll free 1-888-204-8976. If you're going to go online, you can go to the website www.ciut.fm. Make sure you mention that it's for Prophecy Radio if you're donating.
Same with the online too. If you're online and you're checking out CIUT.fm and you want to donate through a secure server, PayPal or whatnot, Visa, MasterCard, then you have to go to the website and follow the direct links.
I chill with the stars. I sleep with them sometimes. We wake up on Mars. That's just how we menage. And I've killed every venue in 1,000-mile radius. You need a vaccine, man. You killers could have played with us.
Pick the headphones that aren't plugged in. I'm So intelligent. What's going on, World Scott Free here? What? How to be in the studio this week.
Now what are you eating?
Looks like Tostitos.
You know I'm going to shout it out every time. This is the best time of the year for me. Lots of banter.
Cue up the next one, Mr. Brown.
It's on, man. What is this?
Look at them calves. Sexy.
Thanks, guys. Track in the background.
Eat a Tostito.
It's Doritos and some homemade guacamole, by the way. I know how fast food goes in here, so I'm getting in on it.
You turn my mic down a little? I'm red. No, over there.
Running red.
There you go.
Track in the background, brand new sounds from Hungry T.
What?
This one's called Rapture, and I believe this one is available for free download.
Go on, get
sick.
it.
So go and find him. Get this tune, it's huge. Give us a shout, don't forget those Rockwell tickets. Give us a call, $50 minimum donation for those tickets. Make sure you say Rockwell when you call and you donate that money, 416-946-7800.
They're not gone yet?
Actually, I think 2 of them are gone already.
Should have been firing right off the bat.
Yep.
Well, I didn't write Rockwell down, so
No problem, Scotty. I got you.
you sort that out.
I
right?
got you, huh? If you're calling from out of town, it's 1-888-204-8976. Give us a shout. CIT Spring Membership Drive in full effect. Scott Free, DJ Prime, myself. In Spanish, Señor Marron.
Oh.
That's right.
See.
All donations $25 and above will receive a tax receipt. But to become a member, you must donate at least $89.50. With that, you get a membership to CIUT 89.5 and have voting rights at the annual general meeting. You'll receive a membership card, entry into the grand prize draws, and free entry into the CIUT party going down on April 28th at the Transact Lounge. My first ever DJ residency was at the Transact Lounge. The more you know. And a donation of $150 will get you the same membership, the membership card, the entry into the grand prize draw, the 2016 Spring Campaign t-shirt, and the free entry. And the $200 donation will get you the membership, the card, 2 entries into the grand prize draw, the t-shirt, the Watt certificate, the receipt, and the free entry to the jam. I'm looking at the t-shirt right here in front of me, loving the design, sharp as always. And what do your donations get? They help with the day-to-day costs of running this station. It's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365. And the money we raise from these campaigns is what fuels the station. You know, we don't receive any funding from the university or the government. And some of the day-to-day costs, including the transmitter site rental fees, equipment repairs, telephone, internet, all that good stuff, comes from the money we raise.
A few years ago, we were in dire need of a transmitter.
Yep.
And that almost cut the lifeline to CIUT, as it's happened to many other community radio stations in the past. So if you think, I don't need to donate, they'll get by, you trust me, there's been times this radio station's been off the air, like very close to being off the air. Totally. So it is very, very, very vital that you, the listener, show us that this is a well-needed outlet for whatever you use it for. If it's drum and bass, it could be a rock show, a spoken word, whatnot.
Yep.
Keeps everything going.
Probably the most unique radio station on the FM bandwave in not only this province, but probably the entire country. You will not see programming like this anywhere else. And an absolute legend just walked into the building.
St. Bass in the place.
James St. Bass in the place.
Yes.
Get
like
in there,
it.
man. Get
With
to
a
work.
box full of cookies.
With a box
for
of
Mr.
cookies.
Brown.
All right.
Yeah.
This box of cookies is open.
It's half gone. It's a long walk over, right, James?
He's saying you have to make sure they were fresh.
Obviously.
416-946-7800. If you want to hear St. Bass on the air, make a pledge. If you want Rockwell tickets, see if they're still left. Make a
I gotta go and
pledge.
check on that, see how that's doing. All right.
The early bird special.
He's handing me something. Hang on.
And we're not just talking the $4.99 at Denny's.
I'm keeping it family clean tonight.
God bless. Jesus loves you. What is in here?
Just share with the rest of us.
Yay.
We're standing here waiting.
It's a family affair tonight.
Oh, is that what it is? They're wet wipes.
Beautiful.
Korean wet wipes.
That's amazing.
All right. Schematic inside the studio right now.
Sup? So when I mentioned that you'd be entered into the grand prize draw, let me tell you what you could win. The Carlton Cinema 1-year VIP pass for 2. Unlimited movies for 2 people for 1 year. The second one is the Urbanite 20-something bicycle from the Urbane Cyclist. And the next one is 2 passes and accommodation for 2 people to Summer Folk Music Festival, taking place in Owen Sound from August 19th to the 21st. And the last one, a pair of passes to Lula World, 5 pairs to be given away. This is now in its 11th year. The festival brings together Toronto's finest world, jazz, and Latin musicians. And that's taking place between June 1st and June 11th. So these are just some of the prizes you could win. But you could also win Rockwell tickets. Minimum $50 donation. Do not sleep. James' favorite saying ever. Don't sleep.
How many of those
think you're
cookies
plugged
did
in.
he eat? Right? Summertime, man.
Yes.
Track in the background, brand new sounds of Ivy Lab. This is the Glimpse remix. And this is forthcoming on the Shogun Audio 100 Part 2. Brand new business each and every week.
Not out yet. This is
That
the
is not out.
Part 1's out.
Part 1 is out. This is Part 2. Exclusive!
Explosive. West Coast.
West Coast of.
Is that a hip hop thing you're doing?
Yes.
We need like a broken glass card.
I'm being told we got operators sitting there waiting for the phone to ring.
That means nobody's phoning right now. That means there's still tickets?
And that means we just need to keep talking to keep annoying people. My favorite part about this is when people complain that we talk too much.
That means you're listening.
That means they're listening, but that means they're not giving money.
You know who hasn't said a word yet?
Me. I haven't. There you go.
Jump on in
Schematic.
anytime.
What's going on, man?
Not too much. Same bass either, but it's coming. I
No,
know.
St. Bass has said plenty, just hasn't been on the microphone yet. He's given me an open box of cookies and some wet naps. I don't know what to think about that.
That's to make sure your fingers are clean to touch the board
Which they're not.
while you eat that Rice Krispies square.
Donation line 416-946-7800, toll free 1-888-204-8976. Get in there, St. Bass.
You know what happens? If the donations start to flow in and we get comfortable by the end of the show, we do relax on the talking a bit.
Yeah.
If not, we have to work harder
Yeah.
and talk more.
Exactly. So the sooner you want the talking to end,
Get out your wallet.
that's right.
Spend your credit card money.
You know, I got an idea about
It's
that.
easier to spend credit than it is cash, right?
I thought I was going to come down here. I thought I'm never going to see Prime. Man's out working, constructing your infrastructure all over where? Southeastern Ontario, southwestern Ontario.
Bit
In
of
the
Waterloo,
SWO?
Kitchener.
Were you in the SWO, as they say, in the
Kitchener,
industry?
Waterloo, but
So I was going to dedicate my pledge tonight to DJ Prime, but here he is. So I'll tell him, here comes the card at $89.50 in honor of this man and all this fuzz on his face right here, making that pledge. So, you know, DJs, old schoolers, people who went out and actually got a day job like me and Prime, sometimes that happens. It ain't easy, but it does. Somebody match me on this. Somebody else call up for $89.50. Did you
still
know?
got to get up at 5 tomorrow.
Did you know
Who doesn't?
$89.50 equals your
Why'd you look at
membership.
me like that?
That gives you a whole 1 year membership to the station. Worth it, right?
Totes.
It says. I got the details right here. So run those numbers, Mr. Brown. I'll do it. 416-946-7800 if you're right here and close and all that. And you need a toll-free number. That is 1-888-204-8976. Did you get that enunciation? It's a radio thing.
You're a legend.
Well, I also just took out my credit card and made this pledge, so I'm going to go make sure that gets into the systems. Keep all this tech equipment running. Look at all this gear. Producers, microphones, soundboards. It all happens every Sunday night right here on the worldwide dominating drum and bass show. It's the Prophecy. How many years? Tell them, Prime.
87.
87 years and strong. Longest running drum and
87.
bass
Exactly
show.
how old I feel
87
right
is
now.
when it started.
Drum and
so
bass is actually 87 years old. That's true.
only Goldie knows.
And where did Canada First hear that guy? Right here.
Right
in
here.
This
Probably.
station.
No,
Right?
probably.
Radio-wise.
For sure.
100%.
Hard drive.
Hard drive. All right, track in the background is Blade Runner, brand new stuff. It's called Tales of the Unexpected. I'm not sure when this one's coming out, so just love it. Call in 416-946-7800. Toll free 1-888-204-8976, or you can go online www.ciut.fm.
That is so easy. Couple clicks and it's done.
That's right.
You're already clicking, you're already liking, you're already posting, you're already trolling, you're already hashtagging. Couple of clicks,
That's right.
and the show keeps going another 87 years.
Don't forget, we're giving away those Rockwell tickets. I got 5 pairs of Rockwell tickets for the minimum $50 donation. Not bad. You get to be a member. You get to help out the radio show. You get to show off to your friends that didn't donate. And you get to go to Rockwell. Not bad. That show is this Friday night. It's going down at Mesa and Mercer. My French accent isn't good enough. I'm looking at you, Mr. Dubois.
French last name, but no French accent.
Big up Schematic inside the studio tonight. This is how it goes every Sunday night, guys. We're always making time to come in. Our own time to come in, play the music, keep everything fresh, let you guys know what's going on event-wise, music-wise.
And this guy, like straight out of Duck Dynasty. You can't see this
Duck
on the
Dynasty,
radio.
that was
but
what I was trying to remember.
We got a full Duck Dynasty Prime going on here. I'm telling you, it's a beautiful sight.
It's
You
true.
know it.
Camo Oakleys, everything.
Camo Oakley's too, you know? He doesn't even stop there. Get off your phone, man.
He's checking
I'm
out the
trying to
social
find out how to
media
do this.
people to call him out and
No,
tell
I
him how
am.
to call in and pledge. 416-947-6800 or troll free at 1-888-204-8976. I'm going to go make this pledge, sign it the Prime's name, and see if there's anybody's names to shout out who also called in to keep the chatter down, because if we're too busy running back and forth,
That's right.
getting the names of the people who made a pledge, made a donation, support this radio station year after year after year after year after year, 87, then, more beats roll and less chit-chat.
So next year will be 30 years of CIUT.
30 years. Amazing. Next person that calls in and donates $30 is getting a box of cookies
And Korean hand wipes.
and Korean hand wipes. Just so you guys know, each
know
and
you
every
miss
time we
me.
do these fundraisers, I do miss you, by the way. By the way, we all, as hosts, always donate ourselves. We're not just asking for money from you guys. We always do it too. Minimum donation for membership is $89.05, but let's say $50. If you donate $50, you're getting the tickets. But we'll take anything. Give us a shout. You can pay with credit card.
Yeah, you can pitch in $10 if you want to throw in $10 or
That works.
$15.
It all
We'll
counts.
take that. It's not just 25 or more, or 89.5 for the membership. If you want to donate and it makes you feel better and it makes you contribute to the station, we'll take it.
All right, we
Go
got
on the PayPal or whatever and do it.
we've got 3 people so far, which means I've got a couple tickets still left. So big shouts to Scott, Steve, and Stephanie, all donating a minimum of $50. That's awesome, guys. Keep it rolling. Just so you know, it's a total amount that the studio is supposed to be coming up with, the station. So, as Prophecy Radio, we're looking to the drum and bass crowd to give us a hand so that we can do our part. Because basically, CIUT is made up of a whole bunch of different sounds. It's one of the best radio stations where you're going to hear the best music because it's real. It's proper music. And Prophecy is just another one of those examples.
And tons of volunteers.
Everybody's pretty much a volunteer here.
250 plus.
So make sure you represent the drum and bass community, represent us, help us out, keep us on the air, and give us a call. And let's keep this going here. 416-946-7800, toll free, 1-888-204-8976. And if you're in the area and you want to drop by and drop off some cash, you can do that too. We got lots of food here for you.
And if you have food and you want to bring it by, go ahead. Chicken wing. No, I'm up.
If you don't donate,
I'm out.
James St. Bass is going to eat a chicken wing on the air. No music in the background. If you want to hear what that sounds like.
No, I'm telling you, this is good wing song.
Yeah, please call. All right, track in the background. Brand new sounds of Shogun Audio. Once again, this is New Friction and Forward. This one's on the forthcoming Dare EP. It's called Hyperion. I hope that's what it's called. That's how I read it. But what do I know? This track is big. Played this one last night at Lily Lounge. Went down pretty good. Good times. But really, though, what's more important? How you doing, Dan?
You're good? A little quiet there.
That's okay. I got you there. I got you. What's happening over in Schematic Land? I know you got a gig coming up. What's up? That's
Put me on the spot here, and I have to remember the date. It's early May. It's one of the T.Love parties.
Nice.
And I'm going to have an extended hour-and-a-half slot.
wicked.
So make sure you come up for that. I think it's the 7th.
I think it's the 7th.
Don't hold me to it, but I'm pretty sure it's the 7th.
We're going to check on that and let you guys know for sure when that is. But you definitely want to head down to Baseline. T.Love is going down. Big shouts to Paul and Mikey holding that one down. Got Schematic coming in doing the extended set. If you haven't heard Schematic yet, you're stupid. You need to come down and check this guy out. One of the strongest DJs in the city. I'm telling you that. It's amazing when this guy plays. It's so good. You got to come check him out. Stop free. What's happening? Food's happening. That's right. Give us a call. 416-946-7800. 1-888-204-8976.
Yes, if you phone the CIUT hashtags on Twitter, hashtag CIUTFM, hashtag sound of your city, hashtag love your radio. Once again, 416-946-7800 or toll free 1-888-204-8976. Donate what you can, but as I said before, all donations $25 and above will receive the tax receipt, and $89.50 will get you a membership to the radio. An entry into the grand prize draw.
Want to send a special shout out to Alex Locked In. All kinds of people locked in. All kinds of people coming in tonight, bringing in the food, bringing in the donations.
I was about to say, where are the donations?
The donations, they be coming.
Yes.
CIUT Spring Membership Drive in full effect. Tonight is the last night. It's your last chance to give us a shout. Donate. Keep Prophecy Radio on the air. We need it, man. It's listener funded. We ain't getting no bills.
That's right. We are a registered non-profit charitable organization. All the money we receive through these two campaigns twice a year is what keeps the lights on, keeps the music coming through your speakers, be it your car radio, your house radio, the internets, the tuned-in radio app. However you get this music, it's coming because of your donations. So do not hesitate. 416-946-7800, 1-888-204-8976.
Scotty, how many years have you been on the radio now? I'm going into my 9th year now.
Kind of in and around the same.
Around the same time. Hey!
Hi, little guy.
And look what track we got coming up next. Woo! I'm not even lying. Brand new sounds of Polaris and Stranger coming in next. And guess who just walked inside the studio? Polaris.
Yes.
Get in there. Everybody got to talk on the microphone.
Don't be shy.
Yes.
Sounds of Friction and Forward in the background. It's called Hyperion. This is forthcoming on Shogun Audio. Keep your eyes out for this one. Go on to Beatport, wherever you buy your business, and go and grab this one. But in the meantime, in between time, give us a shout. 416-946-7800. Get those donations in. We got tickets for Rockwell. We got a couple left. So yeah, give us a shout. Minimum donation for $50 gets you a set of tickets for Rockwell. Not bad. We're going to let you introduce the next track. What? Senior Polaris. What's up? Your mic going? Maybe bring it down a little bit. That's the schematic height. There you go.
I tried to get him in here, but I guess he's too busy eating still.
He's putting the money down.
As he should.
Okay, I'm going to let Polaris intro this track here. Who's behind me? I know Dan's here. All right, Vlad. What's this track?
This track's called Aquarius by myself and Stranger, and it's a really good tune.
I agree.
This is an amazing tune, actually.
It's probably one of your favorites right now.
This is definitely one of my favorite tunes right now. I play this track every single chance I get.
How'd you hook up with Alan?
I don't know. I think he contacted me out of nowhere. Someone just suggested my name to him, and he was like, "Hey man, I really like your stuff. We should get together and try something out and see where it goes." And I'm like, at first I was like, I don't really work well with other guys, But I got to his house, and this was the first tune we banged out together.
Amazing.
Literally took 3-4 hours to get the major parts of it done, and then I came back next week, and we just finished it up. So
This track completely has such an amazing effect on a crowd when you play it. When that part rolls in, when that drops in, it's just like a waterfall, and it hits people, and they don't know what to do with themselves. It's amazing.
yeah, I played this actually just this Thursday at Timeless, and the
I heard
next part,
Scott Free made an appearance at Timeless.
Yeah, he did. He was
It
there.
happens.
He requested a rewind at one point, and
I did.
I was like, all right.
Yeah.
Brought it back, but
You were saying?
the next part that comes in with the little vocal sample,
Oh, yeah.
that's the part that hits everyone even more so
Yeah.
than the waterfall part.
It's
you were
great.
just talking
This is an
about.
amazing tune. So big up to yourself, man. Thanks for coming in tonight.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't forget, if you're giving us a shout and you want to donate and keep all the fresh music flowing on Sunday nights, then you want to give us a call, 416-946-7800. Keep the cycle of life going. And I remember myself, I used to come in and listen to James St. Bass doing his show way back in the day, and that's what basically got me started. And that's not a lie. Listening to this guy right here.
Well, because it just keeps rolling on and on through different generations of DJs and promoters and more local producers all the time, which is what I think makes this particular 2016 edition of The Prophecy stronger than ever now. I did check the folks outside. They're sitting by the phones, but we do have a great looking new total. I think it's 48,600.
All right, that's great.
And from what I understand, listening to Across the Universe earlier, funding goal hits 50,000, and boom, we're there. So you can make that happen. You could be the one right now.
Nice one.
Call 416-946-7800, toll free 1-888-204-8976. This place has got 6-7 DJ, producer, MCs, blabbermouths,
Everything you need.
asking you to get behind this community radio thing, and every single one of them just had to toe in black.
And Ken mentioned earlier too that the money
duck.
or the monies are going to go to
The money's
One
the
turkey,
monies.
one duck.
The jungle monies will go to production studio gear. That's what they're trying to aim for.
Is definitely needed this
Yeah.
time around.
Yeah.
really, really awesome.
Absolutely.
Just a quick
Guys
note.
come in
If,
and build live tracks like in the moment and
yeah.
put it right out.
if anyone for
Worldwide
any reason is
exclusive.
having any trouble calling in, I just got one person said they're having a little bit of trouble. Just drop me a message real quick on Facebook. Drop me an email, mrbrown.sim@gmail.com. Let me know if you're having any troubles. I'm going to go out and check and see what the deal is right now. But don't forget, give us a shout. Do your best. You can go online as well. www.ciut.fm.
We'll
Click
shout out your donation. We'll shout out your friends. We'll shout out your
shout out your
families,
dog.
your dogs, your cats. Dedicate. Well, since Prime's here and I'm not going to dedicate it to him, I'm going to dedicate my donation this year to my beloved and suddenly begone
If you guys,
white tiger blood cat.
if you guys really,
Rest
if you
in
guys enjoy
peace,
this
Tiger.
tune in specific, we're Alan and I got a bulk working up right now. We got a bunch more coming
Nice.
pretty soon. So I guess just keep your ears perked, because I don't know exactly when we're going to end up playing those, or if we're going to play them anytime soon, because they're still in the works. But it's definitely going to be pretty huge. I think it's pretty good.
So as a local producer, and you hear one of the guys here play it, what's that mean for you? Like when you first heard one of your tunes on the Prophecy.
Oh, that was a while ago. That was actually a while ago, and I kind of don't like looking at those tunes because the production that I'm making now is so much more advanced than.
But just in that moment,
when you're just rolling down the street in your 6'4".
I was walking down Queen Street and I had my cell phone on with the FM radio on.
Yeah.
And I was listening to Scott, and he was playing one of my tunes, and I was like, Jesus Christ! There's like people listening to this all over the city. I don't even know where they are, but
all over the world.
All over the world.
Yeah, it's an amazing feeling for sure, because you're just like, you just feel like a small town guy. You're just kind of like, I'm not a big deal or anything, but to have that stuff on the radio is, I guess. You want to put it that way, I'll accept it, yeah.
Well, I mean that's part of what we do here, and that's one of the other key important factors of this radio station, is the Canadian content factor and our dedication to, playing your music, playing Dan's music, playing Alan's music, playing Prime's music.
Yeah,
true. Music so wonderful.
And that's
I'm
that's
sing
so
till the
vital.
phone rings.
That is so vital to what we do here each and every week, and it's making sure that we're doing our part to promote the people that are in our city, in our country,
exactly
as per our mandate, and sticking to it, and making sure that you guys hear the amazing music that's being made within this city.
Yeah, for sure. It's probably one of the most important factors of pushing this city's music right now is just the community as itself working together as opposed to against each other, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So it's really, really good. And I've actually been super impressed over the past couple of years, man. Drum and bass in the city just for locals and local producers and everyone. It's been crazy. It's been absolutely insane.
And the place to hear all of that every week is right here on CIUT. So make sure you do your part to help us keep it on. So 416-946-7800, toll free 1-888-204-8976.
All right, just going to let everybody know those tickets for the Rockwell show are gone. The phones are ringing over
That's
there.
a good thing.
That's it. It's all gone.
That's a good thing.
Yes.
But that does not mean stop calling.
Keep donating.
Keep donating.
Hold on,
there are
stop.
other prizes.
Let this tune drop. Hold on. All right, keep talking.
I played this Thursday, actually.
Play this
Nuts.
every day. Play this every day. If I had a country, this would be the national anthem. Kids would stand up every morning for this track, man.
Scarborough Man Down.
All right, guys, give us a shout. Keep it going. 416-946-7800, 1-888-204-8976.
Online, click, www.ciut.fm. You could probably
donate
do
now
that through your
button.
phone.
That's right. Big shouts to Sway Junglist, giving the donations, helping us out. Sorry you had some trouble there with the phones. So big shouts to you and Dante. I'm waiting for this kid to come in and co-host. What's going on?
So once again, $89.50 equals membership. That means that the donor will have voting rights at the station's annual general meeting, and you will receive the membership card, various discounts to various businesses in the GTA for the year. And that will also get you, where's that other page? Where is it? Oh, there's so many pages, so many things to talk about. There it is, it's over there. Feedback. Come on, Polaris. Jeez, rookies.
I didn't hear it though.
Oh, I did.
You jumped on.
Actually, I didn't hear it either. Scotty,
I'm
you
quick.
ready to go up next?
Yeah, man.
All right. Well, let the Prime Minister do something, man.
All right, read from this paper.
Read
that paper.
416-946-7800. It's the most important number there is right now. It's the donation line. It's the line to keep CIUT pumping. Keep the funds in the bank account so when the bills come in, we can pay them. The bills don't go away.
Like it a pedestrian come. We have it ya so unu go fe unu gang come. We now while you turn the guan and galang come. Bad man no take no chatter ma aslam come. Kalishnikov it just a bust like a bomb come. War no go like how them sing it in a
you what them fussy get out of town. You this my once, man, I gonna make you this my 2 time around. And when the magnum clicking out your ears out with sound, you walk a dead for sure. You walk a dead for sure. We bunch it, I put them under the ground. Some backstabbing hypocrite doing the thing for the crown. A copper shot the physics, give them the love of with sound. Them I go dead for sure.
Brand new Dub Physics and Ward 21. (416-946-7800). You can use the internet. You can use CIUT.FM to show your love. If you're out of town, Kitchener to Coburg, 1-888-204-8976.
8:44, Scott Free, waiting in the wings, getting ready to get going, taking it over for the next 45 minutes. Prime Minister going to take us home if the Gremlins doesn't show up. But that's okay. Grems is a busy guy.
Dead air.
Scott Free inside the mix. I'm just going to keep it quiet right now, so yeah.
Them sounds who believe that they murder because we don't be for certain. So yeah, I know when I talk to all them sounds who believe that they murder because we don't be for certain. So yeah, I know when I talk to all them sounds, to all them sounds, to all them sounds. I know when I talk to you, the world sound.
If you're just tuning in, Sunday Night Vibes, Sounds of Prophecy, Scott Free on the selection. And it's fundraising once again. We do it 2 times a year to keep the bloodline pumping for CIUT. 416-946-7800. Can't mention that number enough. We can't talk about fundraising enough because it's the most important thing other than the music or the spoken word or the special guests
or the special vibes. You know,
it's about the special radio station.
It's about a special radio station. I was listening to some other area station the other day. It was all about throw up or throw back or something, but none of it was any good. It was just pre-programmed, pre-decided number chart toppers you heard 15 years ago or something. I've never heard anything so least interesting. But Sunday nights and every night on CIUT and every day.
And you're not going to hear any jungle or drum and bass anymore.
Well, you're certainly not, other than right here, right now. Sound of your city, CIUT FM 89.5 FM. Spring 2016 grand prize draws. Carlton Cinema 1-year VIP pass for 2 people. An Urbanite bicycle from Urbane Cyclist. Passes and accommodations to Summer Folk Music Festival for all you festival people like to do the 10th thing. Hope no one's found. Pair of passes to Lula World. 5 pair of those to give away. And you know, you all go into the draw for this stuff. If you call 416-946-7800 or toll free at 1-888-204-8976. Get that 89 part? Like 89? Get it? 89 part.
There are 2 really cool special opportunities available online, and and that's $160 for a pledge. We'll get you a Vinyl from the Crypt guest spot, so you get to take over. You get to go through the vinyl that's here. There's
Enough of that.
10,000 plus vinyls down the hallways in CIUT here at Hart House. Another cool thing, if you're not into that, but it's going to cost you $500, you can come in and produce your own 2-hour radio program. Do whatever you want. Play what you want. Talk about what you want. With some guidance and some training from CIUT staff and programmers. So that's pretty cool.
You never know what could happen. You do one radio show once and you just might get hooked. The best possible way. It's about community. You and me and them too. Everybody coming together to make this type of show happen and this type of station happen. So get to be part of it.
There's always shows coming and going too. If you do a good job, you produce your own show. Ken's pretty good at scouting talent. You might get a chance to come in and get your own show, because guys, you never know. They come and go. I've never seen that before, the one for the $500. Cool. But if you've got $10 to spare, throw it on your PayPal. You can do that.
Same digits as always, 89.5 FM, www.ciut.fm from the website. A couple of clicks, you're at the link. Take care of all the business right there. You want to talk to the lovely and talented volunteers waiting on the phones, coming in, giving up their time to do this. Keep the station rolling, keep these beats rolling. I'm watching Scott Free over there in the mix. All sides, forwards and backwards are rolling. Makes this kind of music happen for you every Sunday night for 2 hours, and all we ask for you is one call. One little itty-bitty phone call and a choice, juicy, fluffy, generous donation to this whole thing.
So we've got some special guests in the house. We've got Mr. St. Bass in the house. Long time CIUT Don.
About 35 years worth, I think, since the first time I walked into UT. Quickly found the radio.
We've got some guest producers in the house.
Local.
Doing their thing, helping out.
People who make this music come alive, represent the city all over the world on the radio and out at the gigs, events, shows.
And that's the next thing. There's a lot of promoters that use this as an outlet. And this is the time of year that we ask for them to kick in and show their love. And you know what? You get some money, you throw it towards us, and we promote your shows, and we show you love back.
That's called community. That's what it is.
That's it. Drum and bass community, CIUT community. That's how it runs, how it works. The sound of your city, CIUT. (416-946-7800). That's the local landline. Operators standing by,
Lots of them.
for you.
Let's give a big shout out to all those volunteers who have been in all week long. Not just today and tonight, but all week long here. The lovely Hart House Studios at University of Toronto Radio. But they're doing it for a reason, and the reason is to be there and get the support happening. This equipment, these microphones, these headphones, the mixers, the decks, the big soundboards, it all costs. And everybody doing shows here is doing it on the volunteer tip. So if you didn't know that, now you know. And so what we're really looking for is just budget. Just keep it running.
That's right. A lot of guys bring their own equipment in. I remember back in the day we used to bring our own decks in, our 1200s, 3 stories up. Crates of vinyl, back-breaking business, but we did it every weekend. Now we got an elevator, which is a step up.
There's an elevator in here?
Yeah.
Why am I always taking this rickety ass stairs?
And now we're in the lovely building, the Hart House on U of T campus.
Beautiful, beautiful studios and space here at for CIUT. But you know, that's going to get paid for too. So that's why twice a year, I crawl out of my crypt, I come down here, I'm hoping I'm going to see DJ Prime. I know I'm going to see Mr. Brown, Scott, and everybody else who hosts gives you this music every week. I can't think of anything I more regularly do on a Sunday, other than maybe listen to some gospel when I wake up. And then it's Sunday night, and it's the future forward spiritual sound of the Prophecy Show. It all ties in when you think about it, right? Gospel, prophecy, it does for me anyway. And then I'm kind of on the Santero tip.
Sunday's quite the experience for you, eh?
Always has been, always has been. Special day for music. Long time. Scott Free in the mix, doing what he does best.
Scott Free on the jump up tip. You playing off my key, man?
Mr. Brown taking a break, probably checking some pledges, checking some snacks, more guests coming in the studio live, and that means more people must be calling, so that's good. Why don't you join them? 416-946-7800. Call right now, and I'll stop talking. I really will.
That's only feedback. Don't worry. It's a small price to pay.
Cha! Look at this.
It happens every year. Don't worry.
You know what? We're gonna, with thanks to Dan and Vlad who donated. Okay, and I believe those would be some local producers.
That's the guys who were talking like half an hour ago, 20 minutes ago.
Let alone make the music, go out and play the shows that keep you dancing. They also donated now. CIUT 89.5 for spring 2016 has reached $49,000 in community donations.
49.
That's pretty dope.
That is good.
Like to get to 50,000, and that would be awesome to do it in the next hour. 1 hour left of the Prophecy Show.
60,000 was the goal. 75 was the stretched goal. But then I heard Ken talking tonight. 50 grand he seemed to be content with, and it looks like if we can motivate him,
it's doable.
We're 49, and there's less. Well, there's about 3 hours left. So
make that difference. Make the call. Get on the website. Make the click.
Let's let Scott Free flick some selection.
He's working over there. Both hands moving quickly.
As the donations come in, it makes us feel more relaxed, and we'll sit back and listen to some beats.
Rolling hard and strong with the DJ Scott Free. CIUT has raised $49,000. Help us get to 50 tonight. It is the spring 2016 membership drive. Become a member, $89.50. A donation, $89.50. That's what I do each and every season. Your membership to CIUT FM, your membership card, entry into the grand prize draws, tax receipts. So you're going to get this stuff back anyway. Time of year for that, April, death and taxes. And all donations $25 and up receive tax receipts. Donation of $150 will get you so much more, including the 2016 CIUT campaign t-shirt. I've seen this design. It looks dope, fresh. Microphone stand. I think I need one of those. There's a CIUT wrap party April 28th coming up at the Transact Club. You'll get into that for free entry and your donation of $150. Donation of $200 and up gets you all that and more and a Watt certificate. Get on the website, www.ciut.fm, and check it. or an easy toll-free phone call at 1-888-204-8976. Locally, 416-946. Got it? 416-946. You're taking out your phone right now. You're punching in these digits. 416-946-7800. DJ. Scot-free. One of a kind sounds, Prophecy FM. DJ Scot-free doing things with machines over there I can barely even understand. DJ Prime's in the house. Coming back this way. I am Santero Bass. And I made a pledge. I made a donation. $89.50. It's not even a pledge. It's already paid. And it's totally worth it. Keep this kind of sound running 2 hours every Sunday night. Year after year, time after time. More specialized scenesters have just made the scene. You're going to hear about that shortly. DJ Prime's going to be back on it. We've reached $49,000. Help us get to 50. We know we can do it in the next hour. Equalizing and Distort steps up with all kinds of punk, rock, business, worldwide. One-of-a-kind exclusive music right there, too. It only happens on CIUT FM, so come and be part of it. It's a membership drive. Be a member. Stand up. Get involved. Community. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing.
Where'd Mr. Brown go? We lost him.
There's chicken wings out there, man.
MIA. I think, yeah, it's chicken wings.
So who was listening to last week's show? That was awesome. And what about the show the week before that, and the week before that, and the week before that? Like 52 weeks a year it's on the air, right? Pretty much, and so only 2 weeks out of those.
A couple preemptions in there.
Perhaps. It could be corrected. It's happened before. But still, really. So what? 48, 49 weeks
Yeah, 50-ish.
of nothing but great,
50-ish.
exclusive, local produced, international, brand new, pre-release.
Underground business.
You guys get more music before anybody else ever gets their hands on it than any other show I know. Right? Because of the connection, because of how far this station goes, Kitchener to Cobourg, Barrie to Buffalo,
It's also just
all around
brand
the
new
world.
too. It's not like it used to be back in the day. There's still some good exclusives.
Always exclusives. Every
But
time I
as
tune in, I'm hearing
MP3s
it.
come out, there's no dub plates. Nobody's slinging dub plates anymore.
But you could.
Dub P3s.
You want to do a special vinyl edition coming up?
It'd be nice. Yeah, I could do that.
Duck Dynasty Prime meets Buffalo Butt St. Bass live on the 1200s. Old reinforced and Formation Records and vinyl. Edge Records. You know what I'm talking about.
416.
Yeah, do it.
946. 7800. Nobody's on the phones right now. That means the phone lines are dead. That means we're going to keep talking.
Shut us up. Pick up the phone and say, tell them to shut up and play more music because then we'll have what we need from you. Dedication, community vibe, membership, and commitment.
The sound of your city, CIUT.
We gonna get one of these? I think we should get one of these.
We should, but Ken's gone home.
Good looking t-shirt, I'm telling you. Designs change up. I don't know how many years of these t-shirts I have. Quite a few.
I got a couple. I got a few.
I think 94, 95 was one of my
Hats.
favorite. Was it 96? Was it 98? I don't know, but this kind of music's been going on Sunday nights in CIUT for a very long time. Disco, house, hardcore, breakbeat, jungle, drum and bass. It all keeps evolving. Station keeps evolving. Community and players, DJs and producers keep evolving. You know you're part of it if you're listening. Commit and be even a more crucial part of it. Like these producers, Dan and Vlad, like you, producer DJ and industry Don, Ryan Prime. Shout out to the one and
Marcus.
only,
Don't forget
yeah.
Marcus. Shout out to the Marcus. The Gremlins.
And even the Frankie Guns.
The Roughneck.
Out there in the countryside with his kitty cat.
The Medicine Muffin.
Yes, Muffin.
The PhD.
All
From
those
back in the
years.
day.
All them DJs, all these producers, everybody making this music go forward. And you know about it because you're tuned in. You know about it because you're following it on social media. Or maybe you're following it live on the web from another part of the world. So get in touch with us. Scott Free still in the mix. Let us know if you're with us.
Scott Free traveling across the universe of drum and bass right now. Jungle Jump Up. Liquids. Roughing it up right now.
You won't get it anywhere else but here, 89.5 CIUT FM, www.ciut.fm, and you can do it all. You can do it all from a couple of clicks. You're tech savvy. Make it easy. Or support our dedicated volunteers waiting by the phones. Easiest way, 1-888-204-8976. To punch those digits into your little tech device right here, right? It's not just for taking pictures, duck face selfies. You can do more.
We do need you to pitch in. We're not going to get the links to the PayPal or the online donations. They usually come in after the show. Tomorrow they'll get the readout, but it's much appreciated. We do know that there's some soldiers doing it on the online.
And that's cool. You know, if you have to do it later this week, later next week, because of budget and time, end of school, exams, all that stuff.
So quick, no feedback.
Then do it that way. But you can still call up. You can still let us know that you're going to do it. And that way we can shout you out and big you up. And Mr. Brown is back.
Brand new
All
special
right.
guest in the house.
Check. 1, 2.
First of all, special guest right now, we got Love Hurts inside the studio.
What's going on?
Yeah.
I'm going to do a quick shout out to everybody that's donated thus far. In the list I have, there's a couple people who've donated online. Those names haven't come in through just yet. But right now, we've got Scotty, we've got Steve, Steph, we've got James. That's James St. Bass, by the way. Dan Vlad, that's Polaris and Schematic. Lending it in, that's how you do it, guys. Doug, Ryan, and Mel. Everybody donating tonight. Everyone pitching in. I'm going to go do my share right now. Matt, we've got guest Love Hurts. We've done some guest mixes, done lots of shows. And you've come in the studio a few times, so you're not unfamiliar with the mic. So
No.
tell us what's going on,
You
what's
know I
happening in
love
your
the
world, man.
microphone.
I know you do. I got to pull that thing away from you sometimes, man.
Sometimes.
All right. Tell us about the show that's coming up. How about that?
This Friday, we've got the one and only Rockwell coming in. I've been trying to get this artist in for the last 4 years. Everybody that's listening to the show probably knows who Rockwell is. The guy is revolutionary in the drum and bass scene and has really moved his sound from a more liquid to a more techie sound, but I'm not too sure what he's going to be bringing on Friday night, but I'm really excited for it. If you guys have never seen any of his performances with the Pioneer DJ SX, I think it was, he did a 4-track mix on there for a YouTube video. He's done played at Beatport. He's played at Boiler Room. If you guys can watch all of those YouTube videos and get yourself set for Friday, The show's being brought to you by DNA and Last Planet and CCD&B. If you don't know what CCD&B is Canadian Content Drum and Bass.
Sweet.
Podcast that started about 8 years ago by the one and only Capulet. I've taken it over in the last year and a half, and everybody who's making drum and bass in Canada sends it my way. We put it on the show. It's been getting a lot of traction, getting a lot of T-shirts, getting ready to give away on this Friday night, so hope to see everybody there.
Rockwell definitely pushing the envelope, man.
Guy's revolutionary, man.
He definitely pushes the envelope. It's a pure underground vibe, that guy. Definitely worth checking out.
And you can't go wrong with the price. I think we're doing $20 at the door and $15 online right now. There was $10 pre-sale tickets, so it should be a packed room. We're playing at Mason Mercer. It's going to be an excellent venue in the downtown core.
Sick.
Where else are you going to hear about that? Where else are you going to hear that kind of music or hear about that kind of show going on? Yeah, maybe you can look at it on a social media hashtag post or something like that. But you can't get the details. You can't get the passion, the realness of real live radio as it happens right now in the minute.
Absolutely.
Unless you're on www.ciut.fm or 89.5 on your boombox dial. That's how I listen in.
Listen to Scott Free in the mix live right now.
Definitely have to give a big shout out for a promoter to come in and lift the spirits.
That's setting the bar for the other ones.
No, I'll put some tickets up. You know what I mean? That's the way it is.
Yeah, I think James gave away some tickets earlier, right?
Yeah, he did. No, right off the bat. It was the early bird ticket. And,
nice.
And that's the way to do it. Right off the bat, you want to donate, you got a chance at some tickets. You do it at the end, and the guys call up from the beginning. Oh, why didn't I get the ticket?
I don't know why people kind of wait around and think, oh, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. There's just one way to go, and that's yes. And so, okay, you're going to pick up that instrument, that little device that's always in your hand anyway, and you're going to punch 416-946-7800 and say, you know, that old man talks too much on the radio just like you did back in 1990, so I'm going to put in some money to get him to shut up. And that will make everybody happy.
You can also do it online. That's where I always donate every year to make sure that you, in case, because you know, I donated a few years ago on the phone, and my donation went through. But I want to make sure that I get my tax receipt. I want to make sure that I get my T-shirt.
Yeah.
Right. Those are those two things that you turn around at the end of the year and you go, yeah. Now you can rock that T-shirt like you're doing right now, James. I've got a couple of in my closet right now, and that's the thing. You want to make sure that you get those memorabilia items to show off to everybody else.
So this is how it's going down this year. A donation of $89.50. You get the membership to CIUT for a year, your membership card, entry into all the grand prize draws. We ran that down a little bit, but you can hear about it all night later tonight. Bicycles and all kinds of cinema passes, festival passes, all kinds of great stuff. And you just might win. You can't win if you don't play. Right? Is that what you coach your kids? That's
right.
What I coach my kids.
You don't buy a ticket, no laundry.
You can't win if you don't play.
No ticket, no laundry.
Pump it up to $150, and you get the membership card, the grand prize draw, entry, all the tax receipt business, the free entry to the CIUT party April 28th for the Transact, and the dope T-shirt. Look at that design. I'm thinking,
That's a pretty tight design.
I know. I'm excited about that. And maybe you can't see that by listening to the radio. So call up and get on the phones, and we'll describe it to you vividly in person.
It's a microphone with a cord goes into roots, like a tree, showing the roots of the music.
You see?
It's deep.
It's
Real
deep.
radio. Real roots radio.
Deep vibes.
Mind blown.
And if we just made you laugh, that cost you $10. 416-946-7800.
Put in that $10 pledge for Prime. So this is Prime's own personal $10 donation. I'm giving it as long as he knows.
I already pitched in. I'm like everybody else here. We're all pitching in. We're volunteering and we're pitching in.
Because
soldiers.
I don't know where else you gonna get this music. I know it's the only place that I know. I mean, I don't go surfing around a lot of different web radios. I just dial my boombox to 89.5. It never really moves off of there too much. If it does, it's maybe to another community station. But to me, this is radio. This is the real deal. This is real radio. This is real people, real time, real music. Less and less of it around, less and less of it available all the time. So you've been part of it. You're listening now. Stay part of it. Be part of it for tomorrow and tomorrow after that. 416-946-7800. How many years the show? I know those numbers are at your
22, I
fingertips.
think.
Like 22 years.
It's over 20
Prophecy
for
Radio.
sure.
Oh, I think it's 21 or 22, man.
Yeah, it is.
It's the longest running Canadian drum and bass radio show. Coast to
And
coast.
have you ever made a donation to it, given a gift to it, shown up and supported it with some food and snacks at Mr. Brown's hometown potlucks? Increasingly popular.
It's funny how the addition of Mr. Brown brought this potluck Sunday buffet.
Well, it started a couple of years ago when he first started doing the Sundays. I came in here one day and we started with just a pitcher of margarita mix. And then we realized that we needed to bring food for the next time margaritas were in the house.
And so it builds. That's what community does, right? It starts from
And
the
now there's
margarita
a
level and builds and builds.
It's a smorgasbord of food out there, and a Star Wars cake celebrating the one and only Scott Free.
There is a Star Wars cake out there.
There's a BB-8 toy on it. I might steal that.
So, feel the Force. We've got the old Jedi here himself asking you to feel that Force.
I don't have any.
There is no try. There is only do.
I've
So,
just
you
got
know,
a memory stick, so we'll just be flinging tunes.
call the line, make a donation at 416-946-7800, CIUT FM, Prophecy Radio, 8 to 10, Sunday nights, whole crew in the place, twice a year, asking you to get with it, asking you to get behind it, make it happen. Toll free at 1-888-204-8976. Promoters, DJs, and even retirees all believing in this music.
Absolutely.
That's that's not a bad thing. And chicken wings. Never to be.
How are those chicken wings, Mr. Brown?
They are delicious.
Kind of thinking that coconut cake, too, to tell you the truth. Who's behind that coconut cake? Scott Free's coconut cake? Some good taste in this room, musically and otherwise.
That's the Portuguese family sorting that out right there.
It's a beautiful thing. A little bit of a sugar rush keeps this happening right up until 10 o'clock every Sunday night. Not just tonight, but every Sunday night. But only tonight. We have to put up with all of this because we need your support. We wouldn't do it this way if it didn't work. And it works. Some people call. Some people think about calling. Some people say, yeah, I'll get around to it or I'll send something in later. But you know what? It's better in the moment. It's better live radio, live donation, live real time. And you do that at 1-888-204-8976 or locally 416-84946-7800. You better do that again in case I messed it up.
In the amount of time that it takes you to think about doing a donation, you can just do the donation. So just do that.
1, 2, 3.
Don't think about it. Just do. That's what heroes
Special
do.
shout. Sorry, I'm cutting you off. I don't have headphones. I can't hear you guys talking. I'm sorry. Stop talking. Big shouts to Amanda Panda for sending the donation in. Sorry it didn't come through just yet. But shouts to you for the support. As you were, gentlemen.
Okay, we got Prime online. We got Mr. Brown bouncing back and forth between the live phone station. Scotty Free has just got more directions for this music than...
Scott's like one of those guys, like every third tune, you're like, what is this? Like, he seriously
Because
digs,
you haven't heard it
for
before.
music, man. Like, and that's consistently over the years that I've seen him play out the rooms. That like every third tune, I'm like, what is this? What? This is dirt.
So
It's
there's all kinds of other, as I mentioned this a little earlier, there's all kinds of other retro radio, same old 80s, 90s, whatever. And, sometimes they'll throw back here to some classic tunes, but it's really about the now, right? It's really about the now and the future. And that's hard to get. And you certainly don't get that from corporations. So support your not-for-profit community radio where you get real, original radio. Real radio. That's what I'm saying. That's what I say all the time. Real radio, the way it was meant to be.
One of the sounds of Prime on the decks now.
Ain't no half-stepping with the Big Daddy Prime.
Baseline. Just want to remind everybody, if you're tuning in once again, we are doing the 89.5 charity show for the Prophecy right now. Getting everybody ready for this Friday's show, Rockwell and Mason Mercer. Brought together by DNA, Last Planet, and CCD&B. Be sure to grab your tickets online, $15 right now, more at the door. And if you don't know CCD&B, just give us a Google. We're promoting 100% Canadian content drum and bass. Guys like Schematic, guys like Polaris, Decision, NC-17, of course, the big boy Rene LaVice.
I want to say something real quick.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for CCD&B, I would never have found out who Skepsis is.
Oh, yeah, Skepsis is a rude boy, man.
And I play him every week now.
Yeah,
because
dude.
of your podcast.
Thank you. Dude, you should tell him that. Like, he's like a teenager out in Calgary, and like he's
insane.
He's insane. Just absolutely a murderer.
And he's got the Straying Reality Liquid, like,
yeah, he's got his alter
alias.
ego with the Liquid tunes.
It's mind blowing. He's so good. Big shouts to Tyler. I don't know if you're tuned in or not, but dude, you rock. That Future Duck thing that you sent the other week, brilliant.
That's excellent, man.
So there you go. That's a great example right there what community radio actually means. Local producers making stuff, send it in, get it into the radio, goes out live on the airwaves, goes all around the world on the website. Plus, it's archived and you can check it out other times. Didn't have this back when I did my version of the show.
No,
it was spin the records, and then whatever the record was that week, who knows if I remembered what it was next week.
You used to have to record it on tape.
Good
Classic
old analog cassette tapes. We know you got some out there, but these days, right? You can save it. You can check it out later. Everything gets archived on the website. Putting the website together, maintaining the website, all of that costs, and that's why we do donations twice a year, like right now. This is the Spring 2016 membership and funding drive. CIUT 89.5 FM and the Prophecy Show. Prime is doing something complicated there. I can see it. He's concentrating.
Is he doing an AutoCAD program, or what is he doing?
I don't know. Revit. I think he's going to do some quantity takeoffs and estimating right into the music, right into the mix in a minute.
No, you know what it is. I don't use iTunes. I don't think I don't, and I'm using it right now. So that's what you're dealing with. Me and like Screwface going, what the heck? I'm playing tunes, whatever. Doesn't matter, man.
All right. Speaking of great DJs, I want to give a shout out to my man Red Note. Just got some messages that he's tuned in, locked in, sounding good. We'll give a shout out to the Jungle Rose movement, just because we were talking about that earlier today. Yes. The Grand Don Marcus, a man like Brad Lush as well. Frankie Guns and Laura, I want to say shout out to all of them. They've all contributed years and years and years worth to this radio station, to this particular show. So we got to give them some love and respect. And I'm gonna check what's going on the phones and see if we got some new totals, some new numbers to excite people. But this is the only number you need to know for right now: 416-946-7800. That is 416-946-7800. We are waiting for your call.
$416-946-7000. And since we're not mixing, we're just clicking on tunes. Got to do a little bit of a segue. So now we're clicking into Sounds of Friction, track entitled Connected. It's a brand new business on Shogun. And yeah, I've been away for a few months, but the boys have been holding it down. Scott Free, James, really been holding it down. But I've been living out of a suitcase in the Holiday Inn out in Waterloo, Kitchener. So hopefully we're doing a show very soon. Trying to make some money to build a studio in my basement and feed the family. But I still pledge tonight. 416-946-7800. 1-888-204-8976. Once again, it's Connected. Sounds of Friction on the Dare EP. Keep it locked, Prophecy. 9:25 in the PM. Just over 35 minutes left in the program until Equalizing Distort comes in and does their own job. So we got half an hour to raise a couple
more dollars.
A couple ducats. Scott Free. Lovely music tonight.
Thank you, sir.
A little bit of jump up in there, buddy.
I know. I've been feeling the jump up. Anybody who's been listening the last couple months, when I can sneak away to do the radio, it's been heavy in rotation. That and the raga. Peeps are gravitating to it. It may take off as a subgenre. I don't know. Maybe.
What's that?
Jump up. You know, it's just bubbling up. You know,
it's always been there, man.
Absolutely,
and it will never go away. I do understand.
Serum,
that's jungle though.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Serum and Saxon, like those two guys are blowing my mind right now in terms of the jungle kind of jumpy.
Yeah. Definitely no shortage of new jungle, man. I think I'm gonna play some old school. I've got enough on this key. Some proper stuff too.
Polaris back inside the studio.
I just kind of wanted to hear what you guys were talking about. I heard jungle when I walked in, so I was like, I'm in the right place.
That's right. And you know, if you're in the right place, if you want to make sure that this show continues on for another 20 plus years, by calling in 416-946-7800 or toll free 1-888-204-8976 or online at ciut.fm. Click the donate now button, and if you want to make sure come March next year you want to get a couple extra dollars back from the good old CRA, you donate at least $25 to get that tax receipt. And as we keep reminding you, primary use of the money is the day-to-day cost of keeping this radio station on and the lights on and the music coming across your airways 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days, a calendar year is no cheap feat. And the station would not be able to make their payments without the support of you, the listener.
You are part of this station.
Exactly. Especially if you make a membership donation pledge of $89.50.
Then you'll be doing your part.
And then some.
Going back to about 1993, the sounds of the Roughage Crew, a.k.a. The Goldie.
The Goldie.
I was 3 years old.
Boom. I was 12. Prime.
I was already in my 20s and going to lots of raves and whatnot.
So you've got quite the spectrum represented here in the studio of how the drum and bass and jungle speaks to each of us.
I'm pretty envious of your age right now, since you got to experience this firsthand. I've always kind of wished I could turn back time for one day and go back to like 93 or 94 and experience it, you know?
The raves around 95. Well, even like before that.
Did you ever hit a Nitrous jam?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Yeah.
I had friends that worked for Nitrous.
My brother was like one of the Kochek guys.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's how I got into listening to rave music.
Wow.
Yeah, you walk into the CN Tower to go to a rave, it's pretty cool.
That is insane. I didn't even know that. I thought they went as far as the Science Center and that's it.
No.
Right?
No.
Which actually I drove by today.
They did some crazy stuff, man.
My brother helped to Unlimited unload the truck before they did their performance.
And I think that's why when we do these free outdoor bush parties and people come out and they're like, this is kind of like what we used to do, you know, way back when.
Yeah.
And they love that aspect of it. So we're like, okay, I guess we're going to keep doing these. It's just whether you find out about them, that's totally up to you.
That's what makes it cool, man. Yeah. I remember going into buildings and the asphalt or the concrete was like busted, cracked up.
Yeah.
And you're like, you're already like in another world, but you're walking on things and you're like, whoa, and going to washrooms that are totally disgusting, but it's just fun. It's like you shouldn't be here right now, and you are.
You're doing something bad. Yeah, that's pretty much how we feel every summer. Every time we do these, 3 times.
Yeah,
3 times.
It's an adventure.
Those are fun though. The one time I played it, like it's a different experience.
Yeah, we try and get like everybody out, every local guy out. You know, new, old. We try and get everyone out because there's people that come from all over the place. You know, we've had guys from Calgary, we've had guys from Ottawa, we've had guys from Brampton, Mississauga, you name it. They come out for one night of partying at some random park where we just set up speakers and lights and get her going until 7, 8 in the morning.
It's all about the DIY nature of this scene.
Yeah.
I want to send a big shout out to Scales and the Junkie who let me know that they did their part and donated. And we're happy to play their music here on the station, another local act that puts out some great stuff. And Mr. Brown, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Go have some of that celery. I know you've been eating all the wings. Really, it's me. I'm eating all the wings.
I just saw you eat one, man.
I know.
I'm going to fade this track and come into something else from this kind of era.
Ooh.
This is going out to Lush. Lush loves this tune. It's called Darkage. DJ
Darkage.
Solo on Production House from way back.
I want to know if Brad's actually listening.
And yeah, I was just wondering, is there a way we can check
if you told him that we were playing some old school, he would listen.
He would listen. But like, gang, I mean, since the 8 o'clock start time, you've had Liquid, you've had Jump Up, you've had Roughage, you've got Old School. We go all over the map every week and give a fair representation of this genre as a whole, and most importantly, focusing on local artists such as the two gentlemen standing to my left. And we can't do that without your support. You've got to donate any way you know can, any way you know how, and be it dialing in or getting on your Google machine and typing in CIUT.FM and clicking donate now. Give whatever you reasonably can, but as a reminder, you know, becoming a member comes with some great rewards, especially entering in the raffle draw, whatever term you want to use, to win the Carlton Cinema 1-year VIP pass for 2, the Urbanite 20-something bicycle, the 2 passes to the Summer Folk Music Festival in Owen Sound, and also a pair of passes to Lula World. You know, that's just some of the stuff that you can get your hands on.
And people do win that.
Yeah,
stuff.
absolutely.
It really does get given out. Trust me. I know people that have won there was a the rail, Via
Rail?
Maybe Via Rail, yeah.
Via Rail, yeah.
And they went to Montreal on
Nice.
tickets that they won. Like it's cool. It's definitely
Absolutely.
cool.
This is a classic.
Yeah, it is.
It took that for me to be like, oh, like
You know,
light
for
bulbs.
the first time me hearing this song, I mean, I've heard this kind of stuff, but I've always been drawn to it.
Education.
There's something great about it. There's kind of a simplicity to the old school stuff. Not to say that it was like lazy production or anything. The method of producing back then was way more difficult than it is now.
Oh yeah.
But stuff is almost like over-engineered and overthought a lot of the time now.
Yeah.
There's something nice and raw about the old stuff that just has a good vibe to it.
It's like everything has to fit a certain bracket now.
Yeah. It's the raw that I love.
Yeah.
The raw, like back in the day, the raw breaks, even if they were like off a little bit.
Yeah. That's what made
the
it.
sub bass was just distorted, and that's what it was. Like I remember one record. It was an old reggae record, and when the bass line drops, like it would blow systems because it was just so out of whack.
Yeah.
And it was so awesome. You just had to keep it down just a little bit, so then the bass line, when it kicked in, it didn't blow your subs.
Comes back to just really knowing your records as a DJ.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That's
Everyone's
true.
got that one whack tune that you can't play it unless you've had it for 6 years already.
It's super. Actually, that's actually very, very true. It's so super important to know your music. You know, the type of music that you're playing when you're doing this kind of stuff. Totally off topic, by the way. What's with the Stussy? Everyone wears Stussy shirts or hats or like, it's like
That's because
Scott
you were
James.
like 2 or 3 years old in 1993.
I got baseball caps from like back in the day.
When you were coming up in the scene and you were like a young whippersnapper such as myself, and you're going into shows and you're checking Prime and you're checking Pat, Mystical, and Chris, Sniper, and guys like that. Stussy tops, Avizu jeans. and rings, and you're like, okay, these guys look pretty badass, and
That's what
I want to emulate it.
This is another language to me.
St. Bass, he's like the man in charge today. He's like, plug the donations.
Yes.
We could talk about the good old days, yeah, but...
Well, then don't play good old days. 416-946-7800, toll free 1-888-204-8976. If you're following on Twitter, hashtag CIUT.FM, sound of your city, hashtag love your radio. Make sure you do your part to donate.
And I'm actually looking at this playlist, so I got a couple extra songs here that have to get played.
They're big jam.
I can't
But yeah,
not play this.
one of the things that also your money is going to go to is studio improvements and new broadcast equipment. And the guys touched on it. Bring in their own Tech 12s. I bring my own CDJs every time I come, every time to play music for you guys, and it's annoying. But if you do your part and donate, that could be fixed, and that would be awesome. And it would just increase the level of performance, level of broadcast we bring you each and every Sunday. And thank you. This is like one of my favorite tunes ever. Thank you.
It would also increase the chance of guests coming in.
Yes.
Because back in the day, that's why we brought in 1200s, because there'd be a big rave and Swift was in town.
Yep.
Okay, well, Swift's still here on Sunday night.
Yep.
You want him to come by the show? Yeah. Then we would be like, okay, are the decks good? Or like, make sure everything
all
was
the
proper.
wires
Yeah, man.
secure,
Needles, all that stuff.
But now, it's ensuring that the equipment's up to snuff with what they're going to find in the club, and you guys can make that a reality by making sure you donate. So www.ciut.fm, click the donate now. Donation line 416-946-7800, toll free 1-888-204-8976. We will take any donation you can muster, but $25 at the minimum will get you the tax receipt. And again, this is my favorite raga old school tune ever. Thank you.
Pick up those phones and call. Do it. Pointing fingers at you and you.
I've got this repressed. I had to get it.
Andy C still plays this in his sets today.
It's the best tune ever.
It's crazy.
You know what? If I hear it when he comes down here, probably not. But if I do, I'm going to know. I'm going to think of you.
It's from like 93, 94, this track. Kemet Records.
So good.
From then, and it can still get played in a modern set. That's
impressive.
Pretty timeless.
So once again, a reminder, membership levels. A donation of $89.50 will get you a membership to CIUT 89.5 and a vote at the annual general meeting. You will get your membership card that offers donations to various locations and organizations around this city. Entry into the grand prize draw, which I read the possible winnings earlier. You get your tax receipt, and you get the free entry into the CIUT party taking place on April 28th. A donation of $150 gets you the membership card, the entry into the grand prize draw, the t-shirt, which is looking quite sharp, the tax receipt, and the free entry to the jam. And $200 will get you the membership card, 2 entries into the grand prize. You could win 2 prizes, take both for yourself, and too bad, so sad for everyone else. The CIUT campaign t-shirt, the Watt certificate, become a Watt head, and get you that sent over by email, the tax receipt, and the free entry to the Transact Jam going down on April 28th. 416-946-7800, 1-888-204-8976.
I'm going to bring in a different one. R-Type, Joe?
Yes, of course.
That's another big tune.
Some of the younger generation may know because it was the second release on Shogun when they did the remix.
Yeah, Friction
did a
did
remix.
It, yeah.
Showing our age.
So, yeah. So if nobody's coming in and giving us names, that means the phone lines aren't active enough. 416-946-7800. We do have a goal. We're trying to hit 50,000 for our new production studio for the station, and to pay some other bills. Original goal was 60 grand, I believe, and I think we're going to settle if we can at least hit 50 grand.
Got
by
up over
12 tonight.
49. We know that for sure. So
Yeah.
while they're out there calculating and X EQX Distort getting all set up.
So some common questions here. Can I send in a check or
More
money
camo,
order?
might I
Yes.
add. More camo.
More
If
Duck
they
Dynasty.
wish to send us a check or money order, we'll send them postage paid envelope. So there you go. You don't have to pay for the envelope. We will take care of that for you. So there's no additional cost to you. Your envelope should arrive within 2 to 4 business days after you call in. And if you were curious what the Watt certificate is, which I mentioned in the $200 donation, it is the name that you give us or a person you may want to put it in their name as an official sponsor of 1 watt of CIUT's broadcast signal strength. And these are customized for you or for the person you want to put on, and you should receive it in 2 to 4 days.
Community radio, it's live and direct. CIUT, the sound of your city.
Check. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're in there. You're in there. You're in the mix.
Prime, everything good? Just got a call from the one and only Dub Plate. Dub Rock Phil.
Fill your plate.
Phil's a heavy hitter. You know
Phil's
that.
a heavy hitter. He just said, hold tight. I just got home.
Hold tight. $5,000 will be sent to your account.
We can get it. We can
tonight.
reach that $50,000.
No, I'm just
you know
kidding.
what?
I'm kidding.
That-
but
that doesn't mean anything.
Phil is very consistent.
He is.
And over the years, he has supported this show, supported this radio station like
Hands
no
down,
other.
I think every single fundraiser, he is by far the biggest donator that we've got. But that doesn't mean that the rest of you can't call in, because you know what? I was just told the phone lines have not rang in about 20 minutes, and that's not cool.
No, that's not cool. We must have been playing too much music and not enough chatter.
Exactly. It's a long time for a 2-hour radio show, so you need to get on the phone, give us
What
a
are you
shout.
saying? Stop the music?
Stop the music.
Because that's what's going to happen.
That's
if the
what's
bills
gonna
don't get
happen.
paid.
Yeah,
It will happen. I'm telling you.
Anyway, we don't want to put it out like that. We want to, I think we want to put it out like just be part of it. You'll feel so good about yourself when you say, you know what, I donated to that radio show that I listen to all the time, that station I believe in, all the different shows. I can't tell you how many different times during the week I flip on CIUT and I hear stuff I'm not going to hear anywhere else.
That's right. You won't hear it anywhere
You're
else.
part of the whole thing when you get involved and put out the donation. And then you get to come up, introduce yourself at, say, like Timeless or something, when
That's
you're going
right.
to, meet these current DJs and really, really, really vintage style DJs.
Was that N-Type, by the way?
It was R-Type.
R-Type. I knew it was N or R, one of those types.
Well, I haven't played any Dillinger yet, so I
Alright,
got to do.
cool.
It's weird because I always play old school when we do these shows.
You do, yeah.
I always do.
I know. So you're bringing it out in me.
Tonight I had a folder full of new stuff, and it's not even on the key. I guess I didn't even drag and drop it, but I
That's
have a
okay.
huge
You're staying
old school
consistent.
folder. Well,
So, for those of you who don't know, James St. Bass and myself just worked out a quick deal for what's going down at Timeless this Thursday night.
This
James
is going to
St.
be
Bass
jokes.
is going to be opening up the set. Old School Jungle Reggae Session in effect. James St. Bass.
Maybe some ska records too. You
Maybe
never
some
know.
ska. Oh, you better play some ska.
he always does.
Some Prince Buster. Some Desmond Decker. Let's do this.
Let's do it. Let's do it. And then, you can come out then, because even if you can't get it together tonight, end of the month, budget, middle of the month, whatever it is, you get exams at school, and I know you see your Facebook posts. We know there's lots of that going on for the students and the college listeners and the university listeners. So that's okay. Come out into Timeless, and then make your donation later on the website. It's so easy. I mean, if, like I said, back in the day, the phone was the only way we had to do it, or when I hosted the show. But now we want to say a special shout out to Phil.
Big shouts to Phil. $500.
Now, you know what? A donation of $5, a donation of $10, a donation anywhere up will, it all matters. It all counts. That's how these things survive. One little piece on top of another little piece.
That's where Phil kills it, because it's not once that he's done this. He always comes through
But you know what? Donations are still coming through, and that's what's most
That's
important.
the big thing.
It's
That's
not-
what I'm saying. I'm not saying
like
about
10
the
minutes
amount.
late.
I'm saying
10 minutes
he
left. Lots of
always
time
comes
to do it.
through.
He
I don't know
does.
how many times over the years that he's donated.
Every time.
Enough times.
That's right.
I just feel bad now. This is my first time donating, but
Well,
I mean,
you know
I
what?
It felt good, but I
No,
felt
but that's
bad 'cause
okay.
previous
It's all
years-
Well, so you got another 30 years ahead of you, whereas,
Yeah.
Yeah,
We all do it every time we come in here. We all donate, and it's a good thing. You do what you can. You know, it's not
there's
just
not,
whether
there's
you
not
can
going to
do-
be a lot more years that I can actually get up those stairs.
There's an elevator, James. Don't worry. It's okay.
I'll wheel myself into my wheelbarrow.
Whether you can do 5 or whatever, it all counts.
It all
you
counts.
just got to make the effort.
Everything counts.
Give us a call.
And community radio amounts.
946-7800 or toll free 1-888-204-8976. Give us a call. Do what you can. Keep Prophecy Radio on the air. Drum and bass, jungle family. Got to keep it together. Support your own. Support your local. Support this show. Just do something and keep us going here. We do this twice a year. It's not too often. Next week, don't worry. We're going to keep the chatter at a minimum. We're going to keep it all music because we always do that week after fundraising. So
Which is another great tradition about this particular show and this particular crew, right? We know people don't want to hear people chatting all over the beats and the music, but it's only twice a year. And the rest of the time, you get all your dope personalities, plus all the freshest beats, plus the local producers, plus information about the shows coming up, and the ticket giveaways and everything else. That's a pretty good deal.
It's literally the only station that I listen to on the radio. I'm not even lying.
It's true. A lot of people actually listen to us when they're driving around, whether they're working in their shops, whatever. People are always tuned in on the radio and they're listening to us. And, you know, just so in case you don't know, you can stream the show the next day, and it streams for an entire week.
And get all those details, right? Find out
That's
what
right.
the tracks are and all that stuff. It just used to be like those paper copy things I used to have to write out. I guess maybe you still do that a little bit for the show logs. And
Oh, yeah,
good
for
thing I
sure.
kept some of those from back in the day. I wouldn't even know what I played back in 92.
I'm going to swing into some local business once again.
Prime in the mix and CIUT 89.5 FM, the Prophecy Spring funding, membership, drive, donation. Wrap it all up in that big package. Put some beats under it and bring people together.
This is the sound of 6 and RMS. Emissions of Love.
Speaking of good people in the industry,
6.
That guy.
Yeah.
He's good people. He's
Six
good
is a good
people.
guy. Never met RMS.
You
I'm
can
sure
come
he's a
down to
good guy
church
as well.
tonight. RMS is going to be doing the extended set. Don't forget, we're all heading down to church after
We
this.
got a
the
note.
whole
We got an
bunch
update
of us.
Prime. I just saw it. You delivered.
We're going down to
update
Baseline
right
Bar
there.
RMS doing the extended set alongside Choli and Phrase.
Okay, here's
Keeping
a
church
big.
going all this
Here's
time.
some motivation.
Yeah.
We got. I don't want Steve to do this. I want to be the one to do it.
All right, do it.
We have $350 to reach 50K, so I want to do it on Prophecy.
$350
Yeah.
to meet the goal. All right,
So we've
guys.
got about 12, 13 minutes, and if we get to
Right now,
$49,999,
Okay,
then
I'm
we'll
gonna
give
go,
it to Steve.
I'm going to go donate right now. I'll be right back.
416-946-7800. Be that call. It makes a difference. Be that one. You're going to pick it up right now. Yeah. Okay, I've been thinking about it. Now. Do it. Do it right now.
Now is the
Now
time.
is the time. No time like the 4 on the floor.
It's a
Present.
signal. It's a signal.
It's coming from a higher place.
It's calling from a higher place, yeah.
We know that you guys love the show. We know that you guys tune in all the time, every Sunday. So keep it going. You guys
So
know.
if we can parlay the 50K today on Prophecy. That'll work.
You're a little rusty there, aren't you?
I was
Brian?
going to say, I was thinking Prophecy, but I wasn't going to go there.
You know, that would have worked. I would have taken that.
I can say prophecy.
If I had an accent, I could have done it.
Just pick up your phone. I know it's in your hand anyway. I was actually, believe it or not, I set foot in a club in a bar the other night, and I couldn't believe how many people standing around this club didn't even have a drink in their hand. They just had their phone.
Oh, gosh.
So when it's always in your hand anyway, now's the time when you can really do something useful with it and support
Something
community
that
radio.
really, really matters.
Really matter, and for a whole year. You know, the funding goes and it lasts for a year. That's why it's only done twice a year. And this is the springtime. We want everything to bloom and grow forth with the sounds of, I don't know, I'd pretty much call this the premier drum and bass show in the world. I know there's others that get done out of the UK and Europe and elsewhere, all around the world. But this is the one that's got me locked. All the local talent.
It's one of the longest running shows, period, for drum and bass. If we added on Sunday nights,
period.
Yeah.
With you guys, like when you did Hard Drive, you were playing hardcore breakbeat when it was just a London thing.
And the only ones that I got left